Hey guys, it's me yet again. And before the video starts, I want to tell you that if you don't speak either Italian or English, there would be either down or up in the option. There should be the options, and you can either put the subtitles or put in the voiceover, so you can understand the video. Praticamente quello che ho appena detto è che se non capite nell'inglese e nell'italiano, in basso o in alto a destra dovrebbero esserci le impostazioni del video, che quindi potete mettere sia o i sottotitoli o la voce che tipo narra nella vostra lingua. And after I said that, we can go on to today's subject, which what I built recently, which is the Gundam from Barbatos from Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, or at least I tried to recreate it as faithfully as possible. Also, if you are asking where I've been lately, well, almost last year. Yes, it was last year because it's been 2026 came out recently. I bought the game Devil May Cry 5 and I have been playing it ever since, so I've been a little bit busy. Not the best, but whatever. That's just so you know what I've been doing these days. And this is the mock. It's not that hard as a build. You can see I used those pieces which are like is this hold on, I'm gonna show you on the other side. Is this three-part piece where you can attach three ball joints. Then I used a ball joint and a clip to attach it onto the arm. That's how this thing is built. Except for the head which is attached back here. It has his horns, it has his yellow crest. Yes, I know this is meant to be shaped like a V, but I didn't have the right pieces in the right color. And he has everything. He has the articulation you would expect. Can move. His knees can't bend that much, but that's just because of how they're built. He has a waist joint because, of course, I mean, he's built out of ball joints, so of course he has a waist joint. Shoulders can rotate. They can move back and forward. Knee bend, not knee bend. What's going on? Oh, sorry. I touched something and the timer came out of my camera. Sorry about that. The arms can bend only a little bit because that piece takes a little bit too much space, and the end, or they're more like claws, can like move on the ball joint independently, whatever position you want. This guy has all the weapons. Of course, he has his mace, which you can see here. It's a little bit shorter than the original, but if I made it longer, it would have been too heavy for him to hold. He also has his tail, very simplistic looking tail, because or else the backpack may have been too heavy. You can see his sword, which is the wrong color, because for some reason Lego doesn't make this sword in silver, or at least I didn't find it in silver. And then there are his cannons back here, which usually the cannons will be positioned like here, but since this piece was in the way, I put them under the arm, like that. Very easy to flip out, then you can point them forward and looks like he's shooting. Really good. And that's it for now. Also, the other weapons, if you want to see him hold them, basically you can store these on the back, like that. And then you take an adapter, because there is no hole on the hand to hold the sword, so you need to take a piece that you can then slot in the hand, remove the sword by pushing it. Do not unclip it, that is going to stress. Do not unclip it, just slide it out. If you unclip it, that's going to put stress on the piece and the piece is going to break. So I suggest you don't do that. Take the sword, the hole, and you put the handle inside. And there you go. You have him with his sword. And if for some reason you want him to have his I don't know, go in his rage state, which is where he goes full beast and attacks with his claws. There is not really a way to do that. You just have to leave him without weapons. I like to do it like bending his knees, making him look forward. Sorry, one of his ears broke. And then you flip the ears more up, so it looks like he's more mad. And this is how I approach the race mode. Also, yes, I said I wouldn't make any more Gundam videos, but I had the pieces, so I made this guy. Technically, there is also another guy, but it's a remade of another Gundam I already have done, so yeah, so I wanted originally this to be a double video where I review 2 Gundams instead of 1, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So the review is gonna end here, but not yet, because I'm just going to show the other Gundam for a size comparison to make you understand how big this guy is. This is the Zeta Gundam Mark II, or the ZZ Gundam. You can see they are kind of the same height. Yes, they are the same. The only reason why Barbatos looks smaller is because he is kneeling down, his legs are bent. That's why he looks smaller, but it's the same size. Which is weird because according to lore, the Zeta Gundam is taller. But whatever. Then here we have another guy. This is a robot train. This is inspired by an anime named Shinkalion, where those kids pilot those transforming trains and they fight aliens. So I decided to create my own version. This guy will get his own video one day, when I remember. And to finish this review, we will put him next to a regular minifig holding a gun. That's the gun of the Mecha Frame Titan. He comes with that gun. And speaking of the Mecha Frame Titan, here it is. I forgot to make a video on how to assemble these weapons, but they are basic construction, so they are not that hard. And plus, remember that you can put a minifigure inside him. I forgot to show that in the video. It's pretty small, Barbatos, after all. And for last, we have an enemy from another universe, the Psycho Gundam Mark I, which I fixed some errors from. And you can see how small, why is he that small? The only reason why he's small is so the Psycho Gundam can look huge. That's why. And that's all for today, you guys. So I hope you have a good one and see you next time. Bye, guys. Sorry if it's like this. I'm behind my camera, so I I'll need to push this up if I want to do like this. So yeah, have a good day.